What's happening? Let's see. Am I going out? I think I am. But let's check. Now if I talk. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my microphone these days. What's happening? Let's see if I can go in and fix my mic output volume. Gain. Check. Is clipping output volume. That looks good. It's like 100%. If I turn up my gain a little more. What's up? Egon the Great. Egon. That like a Ghostbusters reference. Egon. Classic movie. All right. I know a lot of Scots. Now, is your last name with an A? Who has a kid in college in UE? What's up? Now I know better. What's happening? This is just an impromptu stream. How's the mic sound? Is the mic too loud? Is the music? It's like I'm resetting up all this kind of shit, and you know how it is. What is happening? I mean, how is the how's the kid faring in at UE and with all that wintry stuff? Right? Because awesome. Thanks. Grail, what's up? I want to work on a few things, and I'm just trying to find. Is that it? I bet you that's it. I'm trying to find some videos. Yeah, I could do without the snow too. That's why I moved. Yeah, my kid is, there. And I want to say like the day after it snowed, she went into work, actually made it to work, which was great, which is weird. She didn't have to go into work. I don't know if she had to or not, but it was like, it was like, there were only 15 people there. But she's faring through the snow. How's everybody doing? This is what I'm looking for. Yuri, what's up? Scott, Florida life is great. It's been cold. It's like going to be really cold this weekend. I mean, I'm surprised. I did not think I would get as cold as it gets down this far south, but I mean, thing is they have these cold snaps across the country. We love the location that we live in. Traffic, I don't know, Florida drivers, you get a mixed bag, but I don't drive that much since I work from home. When we first got here, it was like, June. It's 9 degrees. Yeah. Oh, what is it here in my neck of the woods? $71. So it finally, this is a decent temperature. 71. Yeah, they are horrible. This morning it was like 40 something. Earlier in the week it felt like it was like below 0 or below 32. I mean, I walk the dog every day, and I usually sweat my ass off. But there was been a couple of days where it's been like I've had to wear a hoodie, sweatpants, and a puffy coat over it, and my stocking cap, and yeah. Don't know what's going on. We'll just have to do this. I'm gonna work on a sponsor video. What is it? ShipStation. ShipStation. Yeah, we're getting the cold, but it's even been frosty. There's been, frost on the ground, frost on some roofs, frost on some cars. They threatened flurries up in Tampa, but that never pans out. This weekend, it's supposed to dip down. But they've canceled a bunch of stuff for this weekend. There's supposed to be some seafood festival in Fort Myers. And they canceled that. Half inch. Yikes. I'm glad that we are out of the ice age from up in Indiana. I miss my kid. I do miss my kid. I do miss my friends. Pee-pee! I do miss my friends. I miss all of you guys. I know I keep trying to get back in the swing of streaming more often. And I am very happy that people actually show back up when I pop on. I've been trying to set up a whole new setup here. Well, so I got a new PC. I don't know, Scott, Jim asked about me? What? Or did he ask about PP? Because that makes sense too. Alrighty. Put some new clothes on. Well, I'll ask about Jim. How's Jim doing? And how's PP doing? How's everybody doing? I know it's been cold. It's been cold for a lot of people. Excuse me, man. I'm going to give me I need to get some sort of probiotic supplements or something, man. My guts the last 2 weeks have been terrible. Yes, I agree. Bring on the global warming. Gen X review. Okay, this is my new channel launching soon. Awesome. I want to be on that show because I've seen a lot of people starting Gen X type shows. And I'm going to say I'm the OG of Gen Xer streaming. Because that's all I really been doing is Gen Xer streaming. I haven't really been, doing any kind of content that's worthwhile yet. But I got a new production PC to do all my graphics work on. This is kind of mainly for Scott here. vid podcast. That mean I can't, because it's not streaming, I can't be on the show. I can't come on and do the get off my lawn segment. I'm just kidding. Let's not spotted dick. Let's not. I wish we could get rid of that and like restream, but they have not. I am literally one of those Gen Xers that was like, mom and dad, dad was at work all the time. Mom was at home. Mom said, get out of the house, go play, get out of here. Just be back, when it starts to get dark. I'm literally one of those kind of Gen Xers. I grew up before, entertainment. There was no internet, no, there's a few of us in the audience like that, right? I mean, you know who you are. The small PB was a latchkey. Gotcha. Exactly. Exactly. You knew where they were from the, where the bikes were parked. All right. My display pip work. Why? Mix 4. Okay. That's there. Okay. Go back to just chat. All right. My cameras work, but my bus mix for my displays does not. Why not? Yes. And I'd stopped using vMix for a bit, and because it was being really sluggish. Again, this is what's happened since I got here. Well, before I left Indiana, I stopped using vMix for my stuff only because it seemed to start really lagging. It was really laggy. yeah, I guess, maybe that because my old stream PC, I think, was, just slowly growing old. When I got down here, I got a new production PC, graphic design PC, because that was also starting to get kind of, old. So I got a Velocity Micro PC. I took the old Alienware that was the production PC and just wanted to use it as the stream PC. But as it turns out, Alienware is usually good for one thing, and that's as a gaming PC. It's not a very good PC to try to upgrade or make into anything other than, what they built it for. And I regret getting it now. I will never get another Alienware or a game or a PC from like Dell or HP or some place like that that's made for gaming. Nutbot, what's up? What's happening? So I tried to turn the Alienware. The Alienware is actually, the Alienware is actually what vMix is running on now. The problem is my capture card for my cameras that did not have the proper PCI slot for it. So I tried to use, go back to using my Elgato HD 60S Plus, but I have more than one camera I want to use. How you doing, Nutmutt? Because I've got an A6100 and an A5100. I also got the auto face cam. The face cam is USB, so it doesn't need the capture card. But I wanted both those other cameras on my capture card, and I could only use one. So what I ended up doing was putting the capture card back in the old streaming PC. Putting vMix on that. I then use that vMix to send out the cameras over OMT, the vMix OMT. This sounds really complicated. It kind of is. Over OMT to the Alienware, which is the stream PC. So I have a 3 PC stream setup. Now, the plan moving forward is that I'm going to upgrade, and I can't upgrade the old stream PC software because I guess the hardware is not the right kind of hardware for the new Windows 11. It won't let me upgrade. It's not, Windows 11 says, nope, you can't, you can't do that. Is that your wife? Is your wife the co-host? Sorry, I gotta. Oh, she's not? Okay, all right. you're constantly doing remote tech support. Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, now, anyway, so this scene right here is the camera is actually coming in from a other PC into it, and I've got the two cameras switched up to this is the face cam. And this is the A6100. The dog's somewhere. She's usually laying right there, but she's not. She's out running around. But these are all coming in from a third PC. Third PC. But the plan is that I am going to upgrade the Alienware will be phased out at some point. Well, I'm gonna upgrade the old PC because I did that one. I built that one with PC Parts Picker. I got to get a new motherboard, a new CPU, and memory. The card work would be just fine. The power supply is just fine. I got all the hard drives, got the case. So, I will probably kind of get a piece at a time till I'm ready to just, and then it is. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of waiting. Memory and hard drive. The Alienware will probably end up just being a dedicated either VR and AI machine. At some point, I got that thing hooked back up. The headset. BF6 and Expedition 33 are using 7 gigabytes of my 8 gigabyte GPU RAM at 1080, but getting a 16 gigabyte card would have been more than I ever spent on a card. I know, right? All right, I'm going to do some thumbnails. I'm going to do these thumbnails, but I got to see why. I don't know why these mixes aren't working right. Like this mix works fine. Where is that display mix? That display mix is there. Display bus. All right. We're going to get rid of this display bus. Ah! Where'd my stuff go? All right, man. Good seeing you, Scott. Thanks for stopping by. Can't wait for the show. All right. Display bus. Now, The displays should be switching in there, but they're not. Do not know why. All right. Thanks, guys, for coming to hang out. See. All right, I'm gonna use some AI here. Let's do like a large circular conference table. How about this? Three shadowy figures in business suits. Faces in shadow. Sitting around a round conference table. Reminiscent of a shadow government. Right. Flip it. Flip it. All right, so I got this ChatGPT image. I'll bring that over to Photoshop. I need to check. I need to turn this into a like more of a 16:9 image, because ChatGPT does do a very good job of, like, it doesn't adhere to like specific, 16:9. So I've got a Photoshop action that I run 16:9, then resize it to like 1280 by 720. Turn that into a smart object, and I drag it over to here. Probably make it a little smaller. Put it in the background. And grab my quick elements. Which seems to take a long time to load. Fill it with this block there. Then I need to go grab some headshots. Headshot. April! How are you? How are things? I haven't been around much. How are you doing? Nope. Everybody go check out April Reed over there on Kick. Give her a follow, show her some love. She's a phenomenal artist. Traditional acrylics, right? Does some fabulous work. Also some body painting. And the occasional gamer. Super productive. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna have to come back over there and kind of check out what all you've done lately. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things after my move down here to Florida. But thanks for stopping in. And since you're tired, I won't keep you. I won't keep you. I appreciate the lurk. Please. If anybody else who's lurking around here, give April a follow over there on Kick. She's across the pond from me. One of our overseas friends of the stream. No. No. You stay as long as you need. I just, I know how it is, though. If you've been streaming, and you're done streaming it, or you kind of want to just you know, you want to go. I totally get it. Totally get it. All right, I'm trying to grab this headshot of Clayton. There we go. Thank you, thank you. And hopefully I will get back in the habit of popping on folks' streams some. I just, you know, your January's busy. Huh. Weird. I'm also on YouTube. But yeah, I need to get back in the habit of kind of lurking in streams. It's been really big since we made the move. A lot going on. We got a new dog, new computers, trying to set things up, trying to get outdoors more. You know, enjoy the weather. All right, that looks good. David, Mike, interview. We'll export this. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you for the follow, Gamesy. Oh God. Offline. Who's offline? Oh. Yeah, that was weird. Weird. Huh. Very odd. I'm using vMix, and So far, everything looks good here. Thumbnail for one of my clients. I have a couple thumbnails to do, and then I need to do a sponsor video. Right now, I'm uploading the thumbnail to the story. All right, that's added. I've got another thumbnail. Let me go see what it's supposed to be on. Kurt Metzger. I don't know this guy. I don't know him. Great to see you, April. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Good. Go follow April. She is a lovely, lovely person from across the pond. Okay. I'm going to remove this background. We're going to convert it, hit it with the filter. I don't know what they talked about. Let me see. Let's see. What did they talk about? What did they talk about? trying to find a good headshot of this guy, but all the images come up like terrible looking. Thank you for that shout out. Small PB. Appreciate it. I need to really go in and set up all my shit again for that. I'm a terrible host these days. Metzger. Ain't right. Kirk. Kirk. Metzger. The internet does not like this guy. What's up, Awesome Impact? How's it going? Yeah, go grab some food. I may be on for another hour. I'm just kind of chilling, working on some things. Oh. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. I know I'm not interacting much or talking much. I'm just kind of working on a few things. Clearing the cobwebs out, you know, getting the dust out. One more thumbnail to knock out here. I'm going to grab a background from this other thumbnail to use that I feel would work. Okay, let's see. Photoshop does not behave sometimes. Okay. Fuck. I saved that over my template. Mother trucker. Okay. Now, I should technically, that screen should be changing, but it is not. Why is it not changing? Now, if I do my cameras, that uses the fade. What's the difference? shortcuts. What I need to be looking at. You cannot see the shortcuts because edit. Bling! The garage must be haunted. If I change these to fade, we'll see what happens. Very odd. Okay. So. Now it's not working. All right. All right. We're going to do a thing here. We're going to do a thing. Going to do a thing. All right. So we've got on the right is my display mix. On the left is my camera mix. So I can switch my camera mix. Works fine. Using the same method, I'm trying to do a mix for my displays. Nothing. It even does now that would be my A5100. Very, very nice. Thank you. But my displays are not switching. The displays are not switching. It's showing me that something's happening, but I don't know whether it's my shortcuts should be working. Very odd. Very odd. Do I need to like set them both to none? Right? None. I'm going to get rid of the mix altogether. Rid of that mix. Mix 3. My shortcuts are still there. Okay. Go back into this input that you're looking at. Now it's working. Now it's working. Now, switch off it. I have a bad connection where I'm currently located in the stick, so if anyone told me something and I did not answer, Mizu sorry. You're okay. You're quite all right. Good to see you, Nutmint, though. How you doing? How's New York treating you? Or where you at these days? What's happening? How are we? So let's go back. We're going to go back to this thing and it's all right. That seems to work. All right. I'm going to go into here. We are going to get rid of the camera mix bus. Still in New York City, but driving for an athletic team today. They have a match. Awesome. Very weird. Okay. Okay. Now that I've got that back. All right. That works. Go to my camera. Camera 2. Camera 1. Camera 2. Go back to display. Back to my cameras. Okay. Now it's working. Ooh, good Lord, excuse me. All right, I want to add the 2 inputs. From here. Rim, alien, display 1. Go to my shortcuts. Clone that son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to move some keys around. I might as well do that first. This is gonna be wrap B1. Wrap B2. Wrap B3. Three. GAD1. GAD2. Alright, now go back to my shortcuts and we can go edit. Let's see, do they still work? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right. Yes. 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 No. All right, there we go. You know what's sad right now? This. This is sad. You want to know why this is sad? Because it's empty. Empty. And I'm too cheap to DoorDash another one. Clone. I'm going to clone that one. Edit. Display 2. I don't think I brought this display in yet, so it keeps detecting motion in my garage. All my cameras are finally back online. A Rouge Blink came with a desktop app. Oh, I already have it. Okay. Michelle! What's happening? Let's name this one Grim Alien Disc 2. Hi, Michelle! Again? And it's okay. I misspell shit all the time. Yeah, that's what Yuri was in here, and she's like, it was 9 below 9. I think below 9. Is that what? I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Or it's 9. It was 9 degrees, but you're at below 9. Ooh, nasty. Mix 3 display bus. All right. I think I need to say mix 2 cam bus. All right. So now we can go to my different cameras. Camera's not working. I'm peaking. Why am I peaking? Not sure why I'm peaking, but okay. I'll turn it down a bit so I'm not peaking. Oh, sorry. Bet you guys thought I went away. All right. So those buses work. That works. That mix works. If I go to my... Excuse me. So this should be able to go through. If sound just dropped out. I still have this damn problem with very annoying. Anyway. Okay. Be right back. I don't like that merge. I don't like that. I'm rebranding things, so I'm not using my standard overlays. I feel like, but I want that transition, that wipe instead, because I don't like using these other. So I gotta find a good transition or wipe used. So I'm just going to do that. I don't like that merge. I really don't. I don't like the merge. So I'm going to go into my shortcuts and fix that. I don't like the merge. I'm just going to change these to fade for now. All right. So fade, fade, fade. I like that a lot better. I wonder if there's let's see. Vato. Glitch. I'm gonna try something. Oh. Need to do one more thing. I'll download this, but how is the new year been? I mean, obviously, you know, in the geopolitical area, things are kind of wacky. But how are things out there? All right. Right, that right. You know what I'm saying. Just don't go out. All right. I'm going to do this the hard way, which is just on one monitor, so I don't have to set up the 3 monitor thing here at the moment. Oops. I'll just, what'd I do? There we go. I don't know. You guys are going to be able to hear the crappy interference. Keep settings. All right.
Yeah. So let me just upload some here.
What if the sync What if the censored medicine that saved millions during the pandemic was being made mostly in China today? It's true, but 80% of the world's ivermectin comes from...
I don't want that.
When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can... 3, 2, 1. When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can take 3, 2, 1. When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can make or break you. And that's why I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right. ShipStation is an intelligence-driven shipping platform that...
All right, I want to cut all this out.
When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can make or break you. And that's why I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right. Oh, 3, 2, 1. And then you set up time-saving automations and it just runs. ShipStation can pick providers, and ShipStation can unlock savings up to 90% off of shipping rates. Then you set up time. Of shipping rates. And then you set up time-saving automations and it just runs. ShipStation can pick the best carrier, find the best rate, print labels in bulk, and actually send tracking updates automatically. Done. And the backend data is huge too. Share tracking details from customer service inquiries like 12% return management shows. The backend data is huge too. And the backend tracking updates automatically. Done. The backend data is huge too because you share tracking details which can cut customer service inquiries by 12%. Return management shows what's coming back and why, and analytics show you where you're saving and where to optimize. Over 1 million businesses trust ShipStation. Now, quick FTC note: if I were running a high volume store, this is exactly what I use to keep shipping from all. Now, quick FTC note: if I were running a high volume businesses trust ShipStation. Now, quick FTC note. Trust ShipStation. Now, a quick FTC note: if I were running a high-volume store, this is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal: try ShipStation for free for 60 days. 3, 2, 1. So here's the deal: try ShipStation free for 60 days with full access to all features. No credit card required. Just go to ShipStation.com. Use the code redacted for 60 days free. That's ShipStation.com. Use that code redacted.
All right. All right.
For 60 days. 3, 2, 1. So here. Now, a quick FTC note: if I were running a high volume store, this is exactly what I use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal: try ShipStation for free. Try ShipStation for free for 60 days. 3, 2, 1. So here's the deal: try ShipStation. Daily fire drill. So here's the deal. Fire drill. Shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal: try ShipStation free for 60 days with full access to all features. No credit card required. Just go to ShipStation.com. Use the code redacted for 60 days free. That's ShipStation.com and use that code redacted. When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can make or break you. And that's why I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right. ShipStation is an intelligence-driven shipping platform that brings everything into one place. I've been using them for years. They put all of it there together. Order management, rate shopping, inventory, and returns, warehouse systems, and even analytics. Instead of juggling like 5 to 7 disconnected tools, ShipStation pulls it all together so you can get orders out the door faster and with fewer headaches to customers. You can connect to ShipStation over 200 different sales channels, and it automatically compares rates across the major carriers like the United States Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, even factors in your own negotiated discounts if you already have them with one of these providers. And ShipStation can unlock savings up to 90% off shipping rates. And then you set up time-saving automations, and it just runs. ShipStation can pick the best carrier, find the best rate, and labels in bulk, actually send tracking updates automatically. Done. And the back-end data is huge, too, because you share tracking details, which can cut customer service inquiries by 12%. Return management shows what's coming back and live, and analytics show you where you're saving and where to optimize. Over 1 million businesses trust ShipStation. Now, quick FTC note, if I were running a high-volume store, this is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal. Try ShipStation free for 60 days with full access to all features. No credit card required. Just go to ShipStation.com, use the code REDACTED for 60 days free. That's ShipStation.com, use that code REDACTED.
All right, we have this.
When an online shopper becomes a customer, a countdown begins. They want their package now. To get it there, you and your team have a lot to do. You need ShipStation, the #1 shipping software for growing businesses and your complete fulfillment command center. With over 200 integrations, ShipStation brings.
When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can...
When an online shopper becomes a customer, a countdown begins. They want their package now.
Fulfillment can make or break you. And that's why I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right. ShipStation is an intelligence-driven shipping platform that brings everything into one place. I've been using them for years. They put all of it there together. Order management, rate shopping, inventory, and returns, warehouse systems, and even analytics. Instead of juggling like 5 to 7 disconnected tools, ShipStation pulls it all together so you can get...
Okay. One of the things I do is we add a little bit of a buffer. With a logo. Color matte. Okay. Okay. We can make that white. Make that white. Put ShipStation there. Perfect. I make it about 3 seconds. Seconds, and then
when your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can make or break you. And that's why I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right.
take the audio off of that because we just want the video. And
I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right. ShipStation is an intelligence-driven shipping platform that brings everything into one place. I've been using intelligence-driven shipping platform that brings everything into one place. I've been using them for years. They put all of it there together.
Subscribe. Hey. Nut but quit subscribing. You need to cancel your subscription, dude. Over on Kick. Cancel it, because that's, you know, I haven't been streaming much. You haven't been getting your money's worth. You haven't been getting your money's worth. I haven't streamed a lot. I probably owe you money now. Why am I drinking this? There's nothing in there. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate the subscription. Well, you're too kind. You're too kind. All right.
Shipping platform that brings everything into one place. I've been using them for years. They put all of it there together. Order management, rate shopping, inventory and returns, warehouse systems, and even analytics. Instead of juggling like 5 to 7 disconnected tools, ShipStation pulls it all together so you can get orders out the door faster and with fewer headaches to customers. You can connect ShipStation over 200 different sales channels, and it automatically compares rates across the major carriers like the United States Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, even factors in your own negotiated discounts if you've already had them with one of these providers. And ShipStation can unlock savings up to 90% off of shipping rates. And then you set up time-saving automations and it just runs. ShipStation can pick the best carrier, find the best rate, print labels in bulk, and actually send tracking updates automatically. Done. Order management, rate shopping, inventory and returns, warehouse systems, and even analytics. Instead of juggling like 5 to 7 disconnected tools, ShipStation pulls it all together so you can get orders out the door faster and
well, thank you, sir.
to customers. You can connect ShipStation over 200 different sales channels, and it automatically compares rates across the major carriers like the United States Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, even factors in your own negotiated discounts if you've already had them with one of these providers. And ShipStation can unlock savings up to 90%. Faster and with fewer headaches to customers. You can connect ShipStation over 200 different sales channels, and it automatically compares rates across the major carriers like the United States Postal Service, UPS, FedEx. Carriers like the United States Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, even factors in your own negotiated discounts if you've already had them with one of these providers. Things up to 90% off of shipping rates. And then you set up time-saving automations and it just runs. ShipStation can pick the best carrier, find the best rate, print labels in bulk, and actually send tracking updates automatically. Done. And the back-end data is huge too, because you can share tracking details, which can cut customer service inquiries by 12%. Return management shows what's coming back and why, and analytics show you where you're saving and where to optimize. Over 1 million businesses trust ShipStation. Now, a quick FTC note: if I were running up to 90% off of shipping rates. And then you set up time-saving automations and it just runs. ShipStation can pick the best carrier, find the best rate, print labels in bulk, and actually send tracking updates automatically. Done. And the back-end data is huge too, because you can share tracking details, which can cut customer service inquiries by 12%. Return management shows what's coming back and why, and analytics show you where you're saving and where to optimize. Over 1 million businesses trust to optimize. Over 1 million businesses trust ShipStation. Now, a quick FTC note. If I were running a high volume store, this is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire.
And all the tools you need to streamline your entire workflow. In the race against your customers' expectations, ShipStation gives you a head start. ShipStation, the smarter way to ship every time. Visit ShipStation.com to learn more.
Note, if I were running a high volume store, this is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal. Try ShipStation free for 60 days with into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal. Try ShipStation free for 60 days with full access to all features. No credit card required. Just go to ShipStation.com. Use the code redacted for 60 days free. That's ShipStation.com. Use that code redacted. So here's the deal. Try ShipStation free for 60 days with full access to all features. No credit card required. Just go to ShipStation.com. Use the code redacted for 60 days free. That's ShipStation.com. Use that code redacted. Is free. That's ShipStation.com. If I were running a high volume store, this is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. Here's the deal. Try ShipStation free for 60 days with full access to all features. No credit card required. Just go to ShipStation.com. Use the code redacted for 60 days free. That's ShipStation.com. Use that code redacted.
Oh yeah. I see him banging it out all the time. Reinhold.
Redacted. When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can make or break you, and that's why I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right, ShipStation is an intelligence-driven shipping platform that brings everything into one place. I've been using them for years. They put all of it there together. Order management, rate shopping, inventory and returns, warehouse systems, and even analytics. Instead of juggling like 5 to 7 disconnected tools, ShipStation pulls it all together so you can get orders out the door faster and with fewer headaches to customers. You can connect ShipStation over 200 different sales channels, and it automatically compares rates across the major carriers like the United States Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, even factors in your own negotiated discounts if you've already have them with one of these providers. And ShipStation can unlock savings up to 90% off of shipping rates. And then you set up time-saving automations and it just runs. ShipStation can pick the best carrier, find the best rate, print labels in bulk, and actually send tracking updates automatically. Done. And the back-end data is huge too, because you can share tracking details, which can cut customer service inquiries by 12%. Return management shows what's coming back and why, and analytics show you where you're saving and where to optimize. Over 1 million businesses trust ShipStation. Now, a quick FTC note. If I were running a high-volume store, this is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal. Try ShipStation free for 60 days with businesses trust ShipStation. Now, a quick FTC note. If I were running a high-volume store, this is exactly trust ShipStation. Now, trust ShipStation. Now, a quick FTC note. If I were running a high-volume store, this is
see. All right, I need a couple of clips to kind of cover some jump cuts. So that's what I'm trying to find right now.
Now, a quick FTC note. If I were running a high-volume store, this is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal. Try ShipStation free for 60 days. All right. Now, a quick FTC note. If I were running a high-volume store, this is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping. This is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal. Try So here's the deal. Try Here's the deal. Try ShipStation free for 60 days with full access to all features. No credit card required. Just go to ShipStation.com Use the code redacted for 60 days free. That's ShipStation.com. Use that code redacted.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for watching the show. Appreciate it. The team puts in a lot of effort on that. How are we doing? How's the beginning of the weekend?
Winning on
Excuse me.
When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can make or break you, and that's why I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right, ShipStation is an intelligence-driven shipping platform that brings everything into one place. I've been using them for years. They put all of it there together: order management, rate shopping, inventory and returns, warehouse systems, and even analytics. Instead of juggling like 5 to 7 disconnected tools, ShipStation is all together so you can get orders out the door faster and with fewer headaches to customers. You can connect to ShipStation over 200 different sales channels, and it automatically compares rates across major carriers like the United States Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, even factors in your own negotiated discounts if you've already had them with one of these providers. And ShipStation can unlock savings up to 90% off shipping rates. And then you set up time-saving automations, and it just runs. ShipStation can pick the best carrier, find the best rate, put labels in bulk, actually send tracking updates automatically. Done. And the back-end data is huge too, because you can share tracking details, which will cut customer service inquiries by 12%. Return management shows what's coming back and on, and analytics show you where you're saving and where to optimize. Over 1 million businesses trust ShipStation. Now, a quick FTC note: if I were running a high-volume store, this is exactly what I'd use to keep shipping from turning into a daily fire drill. So here's the deal: try ShipStation free for 60 days with full access to all.
All right. This is part 1. Okay, all right. On YouTube, gotcha. What are we on green? Nutmut? NUT. But okay. All right. It should we went through on the green. And should have it on the purple. The purple. All right, so I edited that. Now I need to put in the graphics in After Effects. Oh. ShipStation. What is happening? Houston, we have a problem. What shows are we watching out there lately? I've been watching Fallout. I don't know, the new Game of Thrones, Night of the Seven Kingdom. Whatever that is, the Egg and Dunk series. The Rip on HBO is pretty good. Industry is in its 3rd season. That's kind of a, if you ever watch Succession on HBO, that's kind of a, all right. We're kind of hung up here. I don't know why. What's for dinner? I mean, you can't run off without telling us what's for dinner. Dexter, isn't that's on like Paramount Plus or something, and I don't have that. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a few things on Paramount Plus I guess I need to watch, but I got way too many streaming services already. Pork chops and scalp. That sounds really good. Have a good dinner. We're having leftovers. I need to perfect my pork fried rice recipe at some point, because what we made that the other night, and it was like too many peas. I don't like peas, sweet peas. Oh. Let me go back here. Animal. Tip of the day. We got some bullshit going on. So here's what we're doing. Here's what I'm going to do. This is what we going to do. I feel the need for a restart on my production PC, so we'll just do that. Everything else, oh, excuse me. Don't know why I'm getting so tired. Pork chops and applesauce. I'm going to finish this up and then I'll probably go ahead and end the stream because I need to set up the other VR headset. We'll do some VR gaming with the lady tonight. Or tomorrow, or this weekend, at least. At least this weekend. Why? Nope. All right. Down. And that's another thing I need to really get back into is guitar. Time to really start annoying the neighbors. Whoa, excuse me. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go to Premiere. We're going to it didn't do it. It didn't do it. That's a handy little. If you are a Adobe person and you work in Photoshop or Premiere and After Effects, right here I'm in Premiere. If I want to use a sequence in After Effects, I select it in my project panel. I drag it till I see the little fists. I then tab over to After Effects and then drop it in the projects panel. Boom. And then what I do with that is I throw that in my video placeholder. Back to my main. audio, yeah.
When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can make or break you, and that's why I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right, ShipStation, intelligence-driven shipping platform that makes everything easy and quick. Put all of it, order management, weight shopping, inventory, returns, I've been using them for years. They put all of it there together. I've been using them for years. They put all of it there together. Order management, weight shopping, inventory. They put all of it there together. Order management, weight.
All right. Out. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now we need to change the URL. Go back and find that information. All right, we're going to say that we could try it 60 days. Oh, there's a QR code. We're going to throw that in there. say use code redacted. And boom.
When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment can make or break you. And that's why I want to tell you about our friends at ShipStation. That's right, ShipStation is an intelligence-driven shipping platform that brings everything into one place. I've been using them for years. They put all of it there together. Order management, rate shopping, inventory, and returns, warehouse systems, and even analytics. Instead of juggling like 5 to 7 disconnected tiers, ShipStation pulls it all together so you can get orders out the door faster and with fewer headaches to customers. You can connect to ShipStation over 200 different sales channels, and it automatically compares rates across the major carriers, the United States Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, even factors in your own negotiated discounts.
Good enough. All right.
When your company is growing fast, order fulfillment.
Okay. Ship station. Yep. Oop. Yep. Station. Spot. Okay, that is rendering out. Rendering out. I think I keep bottoming out at on Hick. I do. All right, 3:44. I have accomplished a few things that I wanted to get done today. So, Nutmutt, thanks for coming to hang out. Michelle was here. Small. OBE scratching. Drail. Pulling some moderator duties in there. I appreciate that. April Reed was in the house for a while. Appreciate her being here. Good to see her. Some Impact, sorry that if you didn't make it back. Or if you're lurking, that's okay too. Yuri and Jim. Scott Allison was here. Back in the house. I'm going to get this done, get it uploaded, send over to get it sent over for approval. Yeah, I'm gonna fuss about the rest of the day. Wait for my girlfriend to get home. Thank you guys. We'll catch you next time. My whole shtick is messed up. I didn't even have an end screen set up. Why don't I do that? Let's do that real quick. Oh, I do have an end screen, but I need to set it up on the All right, what do I want to do? All right. I'm going to copy that. We're going to paste it. Maybe I could show what I'm doing. See, it just butt fucked me again. Wait, no, it didn't. Because I'm an idiot. So I've created the rename this to end. I'm going to go create a shortcut. Let's clone that. Edit. Okay. We're going to change that to go to did I do an end? Yeah, end scene. And mix one. Let's make sure that says end. Okay. I think I want in my end, I want to set a trigger right on transition end. Stop. Stop streaming. But what I want to delay that, right? 5,000 is 5,000 milliseconds is 5 seconds. So 30,000 is 30 seconds, right? 30, 1, 2, 3. Add. All right. All right. That is all shoot. Oh. You know what else I want to do? Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. If I wanted to get really fancy, I could flow in all my audio into separate buses, but can't do that. All right. Restarting that PC. All right. Let's try this end screen and see how it goes. Have a good weekend, everybody, and we will see you sometime. I don't know when, but at some point. All right. Later.